My name is Rafael Delaunay. I'm a retired member of the New York City Police Department. I was a detective for approximately 30 years. I was involved in a lot of investigations and also a member of the investigative team during 9/11.
My name is Scott Rubens, and I'm a teacher here at New Rochelle High School. I've been teaching forensic science for 22 years, and during the 9/11 disaster, I was part of the dental identification team for the New York City Medical Examiner's Office.
The news, there's something going on with a plane. A plane hit into one of the towers, and I said, what is he talking about? He's talking about, turn the TV on, turn the TV. We turned the TV on, and we saw the smoke coming out of the tower. I said, nah, that's got to be an accident. It's got to be an accident. It's got to be a small plane.
When I found out what happened, I was actually teaching in this classroom, and my wife called me, and she said she heard on the news that a small plane had hit the towers. So I had this little AM/FM radio, and we put it on in class to listen. And we heard what was going on, and the strange thing is, as a teacher, I decided, you know, what is it I have to do in my classroom to keep my students from panicking, and so I kept teaching.
The west side, the south side, and it looks like smoke's coming from the east side as well.
I thought about maybe I have to go to work. I had taken that day off just to do my bathroom. All of a sudden, I see the second plane coming around, and it smashes into the second tower. And I said, oh no, this is no accident. I said, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go to work.
And once the attack took place, kind of my mindset was I wanted to go down and do something. And after looking into other venues, realized I knew people that were part of the forensic dental team, and made a phone call and said, could I come down and help? And they invited me very willingly.
There was a bunch of other guys there already there. But our bosses told them no, that we couldn't go because we weren't uniformed personnel. We were like bloodhounds, like ready to go fight. But 2 or 3 hours later, they let us go. And we all went in one van. So we went down to the World Trade Center. We heard some rumbling, and it was the towers falling down.
Something's coming out.
And they said, the tower is falling, the tower is falling. And we could see it's a cloud of smoke. We all started running. If we didn't know where we were going, we just running away. The smoke was so thick, the ashes. We couldn't see where we were going, but we just kept running, bumping into each other. Yeah, I think everybody was scared. But at that time, I don't think you could feel fear itself. You were running, and your adrenaline was pumping so high, and we're used to running into situation, not away from situation. So that was weird in a sense. I wasn't even thinking about being scared. I don't think there was time to be scared. We were just running away because of the situation, because the tower was falling down. You don't want to get trapped, so you run away. You know, you live to fight another day. The situation in New York, I believe it was changed forever. A lot of anger, a lot of depression. People were just very upset, angry about what had taken place. And they made it worse that they targeted a specific group, and this group happened to be the Muslims. And people want to go to war, people want to destroy. See, when I went back, I was doing the investigation, and a lot of the calls were calls against neighbors who were Muslims, you know, so you went and interviewed them. You follow leads. It was unfair that they were made targets of the investigation because they were Muslims. They were innocent. They were just regular family. You know, they pray and they did everything. It just happened that no matter what ethnic background you are from, people are good and people are bad.
I think the attacks affected the community, you know, a lot like most other big things. If you watch any big city or any group of people pull together. And while there was some division of people because of that, and then looking at other people in ways you might not want them to look at them, lots of people came together. Civilians came down, the steel workers came down, first responders came from all over the country, some of them on their own dime. People drove from California. I saw police cars from Colorado and from Atlanta. I know firefighters came from Australia and they paid their own way. So I think everyone came together. There were lots of people physically trying to rescue people, leading people out, providing emotional support afterwards. So I think to watch it when you kind of could step back from it a little while, you really could see how people came together. It was a very emotional experience, whether you're working in the morgue on remains or whether you're trying to make identifications and you can't find an identification. I had no problem, I was all together, but there were a number of nights on the way home I had a good cry.
The American people were never as close as they became after 9/11, because there was so much love and help and sympathy for those people that were hurt, for the family that were lost, that you never saw that. I never saw that. In all my life here, I never saw so much caring and so much love pouring from every corner of the community of the American citizens in this country. People from all over the United States, all over the world. So many people that we had to turn people away. 18 years later, you know, that feeling of anger has subsided somewhat. As people, need to be together, no matter what background you come from. A community is a community means that people help each other out, look out for each other, respect each other. New York will never be the same. It's not because people aren't scared anymore. You know, people just got used to the idea that things are going to happen.
Working with these people on the forensic dental team who treated me as an equal, who were the most wonderful, intelligent people with whom you can work. We bonded together.
I had a great time protecting the community of New York, and if I had to do it again, if it was my choice to do it again, I'd do it all over again.